beautiful, and welcome to the Desire More Show with me, Marie Elvington of Morph, Transform Your Reality, where I help you step out of trauma and reclaim your power. If this is the first time you're watching me live, welcome to my world. I'm so honored that you're here. And if you have been following for a while, say hi because we're friends and stuff. If this is the first time you're watching the show and you want to learn more, you should know this show is about me bringing on guests and helping facilitate them through something that they're going through in order to create what they desire. What is the desired outcome? So if you're watching the show and you want to be on, you want to be facilitated, you want me to help you process a few things, you want me to help you step out of a hard place, a belief that's blocking you, a fear that's stopping you, just ask to join the live show and we will facilitate you. I'm so excited for our guest today, and I can't wait to see what we're going to facilitate for her. So I'm going to add her now. Staying for a minute as she comes on. And as you're watching, a lot of what comes up a lot of times for my guests is something that's coming up for other people too. Hi, good morning.
Hi, how are you?
Good afternoon.
I'm
great. How are you doing? We're in the same time zone?
We are. I'm in the Eastern.
Oh, I'm in the West Coast.
But it's still morning here.
Beautiful. Actually, I was just on a call with someone from Eastern Europe, so it was 6 o'clock at night for them.
Wow.
So I was like, good morning. She's like, no, it's 6 p.m. So how about, do you want to introduce yourself?
Sure. My name is Kalila Siciliano. Mm-hmm. I am a mom to 3. I am a surrogate, and I actually am a pregnancy loss survivor when I was a surrogate for the second time.
Wow. That's powerful. Thank you so much for what you do. I can just imagine the gift that you give people. Wow, that just really touched my heart for a minute.
Thank you.
Okay, so I'm so honored to have you here. What I'm going to have you do is kind of lead you through a process to disconnect from your thinking mind, from your thinking brain, kind of tune into the body, the subconscious, and really see what we can create for you to achieve what you desire now. Perfect. Does that sound good?
Yeah, that sounds great.
Okay, beautiful. So just take a deep breath in, close your eyes. And if you guys are listening in the audience, you can do this too and see what shows up for you. So let's take a deep breath in and breathe out, just releasing the week, allowing the stress to roll off your shoulders. And one more breath in. And as we breathe out, releasing any tension in the body. And one more breath in. As you breathe out, just start expanding your awareness 100 miles in each direction and all around you. 1,000 miles in each direction and all around you. 10,000 miles in each direction and all around you. 1,000,000 miles in each direction and all around you. Expand out to all 4 corners of the universe, up to Creator, down to Mother Earth, connecting to all the elements. And expand even beyond that to the infinite being that you are. From this space, just tune into the body. And if you can receive anything out of this session today, what would it be? Just the first thing that comes up.
I would say healing.
Okay. Are we talking about emotional, physical?
More emotional. The peace to know that even if things are not in my control, that it's going to be okay.
Yeah. And so much is not in our control, right?
100%.
So how much of the things aren't in your control you're trying to control?
I don't know that I'm trying to control them. I'm trying to be okay with knowing that whatever higher power I believe in, Hashem, whatever it is, that whatever happens is what's best.
Okay. So just close your eyes for a minute and tune into your body again. And when we're asking for healing, what is the part that we want? What is this? Let's go a little bit deeper, okay? A little bit more in. Are we want to heal a physical pain, or is there something that's like tugging on your heart that's hurting? What is it exactly? Let's dip a little deeper.
I think because I work so hard in my own life, especially after loss from pregnancy, to be able to understand that the heart and the head don't always match, that even when things are that are not directly happening to me, but things that are happening in my periphery to my best friend, to my husband, to my children, um, to understand that it's okay and that it's a really hard pill to swallow, that pain happens, physical pain, emotional pain, um, and that I can't control that, and that I can only do my best to be able to be that person that people can rely on, and that I can be that calming force, and that I can just be present for them and for myself.
Yeah, I love what you're saying. What I realize with my personal work that I do with women, I've been doing this for over 18 years now, is that we all have our soul journey.
Mm.
We all have our journey, and we all choose a lot of what we go through, subconsciously or, consciously or subconsciously, what we create. And as a healer, one of my biggest lessons, right, was that I wanted to help anybody. I wanted to help everybody. And I had to realize that I couldn't. If somebody doesn't want to help themselves, if they don't want to heal, that's their choice and that's their path. It wasn't up to me. And when I started realizing that choice is the biggest power that God gave us, I was really able to tune into, okay, what is my story here? And how much of this is mine, and how much of it is just this role that I'm trying to fill in for all these people, and is that role even what I want to do or what everybody's expecting me to do? So if you want to tune into the body, just close your eyes for a minute and take a deep breath in, because what I want to do is take you out of the thinking brain. Okay, really connect you to your body, because your body is holding on. It's holding on to these experiences, and it's hard to let go of these experiences when our body is holding on to them. So just take a deep breath into your body and breathe out, and just ask your body to show you where you're holding on. There's almost like a blame there. Do you connect to that?
I don't know about, well, I guess with the pregnancy loss, definitely there's a blame, and it resides always in my heart.
Yeah. So maybe put a hand on your heart right now, and all the blame, all the shame, all the places we're trying to be right or wrong, all the places we have to prove and justify, and everywhere we feel like we failed, us or anybody else around us. Just get that awareness and the possibility. What if this was somehow for the best? For whatever reason God wanted, for whatever reason, you're here to facilitate this for a reason. So everything that doesn't allow you to know, be, perceive, and receive all of this, would you destroy and uncreate it all? If you want to destroy it, just say yes. You don't want to. You want to keep it.
I don't want to keep the pain that goes with it, and it's but it's I definitely understand. Sorry, it's emotional.
No,
Um,
no, I get it.
I definitely understand where the blessings come from. Without having gone through a loss like that, I've been through a lot in terms of loss in my life. My mom, when I was younger, had breast cancer. We've had many friends, unfortunately, pass away from heart attacks or from cancer or from, various ailments or whatever it might be, too young. And this was a whole different experience in terms of loss. And I'd never experienced something like that ever. Thank God I have three beautiful children that I never had a problem getting pregnant. I never had a problem staying pregnant. And with this loss, I've definitely tried to see the blessings in saying there's nothing I could have done differently. I can't continue to live in the what ifs, and I can only move forward into the what nows to say, okay, I can take this awful thing that happened and be able to then help and facilitate other people exactly like what you're doing. Obviously in my own way,
Yeah.
with creating a workbook that can help others in healing their pain. I have a whole pregnancy loss toolkit that I wouldn't have ever been able to understand or even work to put together if I had not gone through this. And like you said, we all experience life. We all are working through whatever the world is giving us. It's just how we then use that following whatever we go through.
Yeah, I totally support that because I feel like everything we're learning and our experiences, they're here to share with others and teach them. But we don't have to carry the pain in order to teach.
Right.
We don't have to carry the blame and the shame in order to be a role model. We already went through the experience. We learned the lesson. And the goal, right, is to learn the lesson, say thank you for this lesson, however hard it was, and now I can release the pain. But with a traumatic experience, the body holds on to the trauma. And until we allow our body to release that trauma, to release the cells that were affected by this trauma, to release it from we carry this heaviness and we don't let it go. And so what I would love to help you do right now is really let that pain go, because you will be able to have so much more energy to help so many more people if you have more space, right? And more ease and a lot more energy, right? If you're laying in bed at night crying for something that was out of your control and wake up groggy in the morning, you don't have the energy to help a woman going through the same thing. Versus if you can stand in your power from an empowered place, not from a pain place, you have so much more to give, right? And that's what I believe this stuff, just like you have experienced a lot of loss in my life, and realizing that it was a gift in disguise in a way in order for me to help others release the pain from their body. And so if you want to, I would love to do the process with you to let it go.
Sure.
Yeah? Okay. So close your eyes. Take a deep breath in. Tune back into the body. And just breathe out all of this. And everything this is bringing up, all the emotions, all the stuff, would you destroy and then create all of this? Let's just clear all that. Are you allowing to destroy and then create all of it? Yes.
Sure.
Beautiful. And then let's just, all the expectations, projections, rejections that you have of me, of you, of your body, of this process, would you destroy and then create all of that, please, too? Let's clear the slate. Okay, beautiful. So just expand your awareness back out as far as you can to all four corners of the universe, expanding all the way out. And let's tune in and connect to your body and ask the body to show you where it's holding on to this traumatic experience, where it's holding on to this pain. And sometimes it even involves the organs that were related and connected, okay? So maybe your uterus and your ovaries could be holding this pain too. So really scanning the body, where it is that we're holding on to this trauma, and really connecting to it. And if you can just find in your heart gratitude for this experience, even how hard it was, let's just find gratitude. So you can, if you want and feel inclined, you can put your hands on your body or on your heart or on your uterus, just really giving grace and gratitude to your body, to your amazing body that has created beautiful children, for your amazing body that's giving people love and light and support, and how amazing it really is, and really feeling that. And you can even say in your head, like, thank you so much for everything, for your strength, for your courage. And I'm ready and allowing to release this experience from my body now in order to create more love, more support. When we hold on to trauma, it takes toll on our body, and it takes space. And when we clear it, we're going to make so much more space to allow, if we want more children, more abundance, more people we can help. So on the count of 5, I just want you to imagine all those cells, all the molecules, everywhere that this trauma has affected, we're going to release it. So on 5, just imagine all of that lifting and leaving your body, returning to creator, returning to sender, leaving your body with total ease and releasing from every cell and any molecule and all the cell memory. A lot of the trauma lives in the cell memory. So we're going to release it from the cell memory. So just take a deep breath in, and we're going to release this with your permission on the count of 5. Are you ready? Okay. If anybody and of you that are listening, if you have stuff you want to get rid of, we can do this together on the count of 5. Just release all the pain, the trauma from the cell memory and the cells and the molecules on 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And just breathe it out. And if you need to move your body a little bit or even tap on it, feel free to do that. Just releasing, allowing all those cells, all the cell memory, all that trauma, all the pain, all the shame, the blame to leave your body now with total ease. Releasing it from all the organs and breathing it out. Allowing that release to happen. Just letting go. Yeah. Letting it all go. It's not serving you anymore. You received the lesson. We're ready to move on to a new chapter. Letting it all go with gratitude, with ease. To never return to your body or to this reality ever again. On 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. And just breathe in. Okay. And from this place, with your eyes closed, just take one more breath in. Breathe out and tune back into the body and notice if there's any of this heaviness left, or is it still there? Is it shifted? Is it gone? Oh, I love your smile. You're making me like, oh. Okay, beautiful. So just, again, put your hand on your heart. Just thank your body for this beautiful process, for allowing this moment. And just let's bring in, like, witness all the space that's been created, okay? And all the ease that's now in the body and the expansion you've created. And just ask the universe, ask God to show you all the people you're going to help now and all the lives you're going to touch now, and how this experience has created so much more for everyone around you, for everybody in your community and beyond your community. And just feel their love and support, because they're there and they're waiting for you to come and support them and teach them from your wisdom and knowledge, now that you have the space and capacity to do it. And bring all that in, to just connect to that energy of the people that are waiting for you to just show up now that you're in this place. And what would it take for them to show up with total ease, to find you with total ease, to connect with you with total ease, and for you guys to create together? So everything that doesn't allow that, would you destroy and uncreate it all, please? Yeah. And one more breath in. And then if this has brought any kind of heaviness of like, how am I going to do this? How am I going to handle this? Just know that you're supported. You're supported. You're loved. And I keep just getting like, all you have to do is ask. All you have to do is ask. So if that resonates for you, just, yeah, okay. So all you have to do is just ask and you shall receive it. It will be there. You're supported and you're not alone in this process. And it's your time to shine. Yeah, I love this. Okay, so just one more breath in. I'm like, oh, and tune back into the body. And you can come back to your heart center. Hi. How are you?
I'm good. It was interesting because originally we were actually supposed to meet last Friday and we both had to reschedule, which was totally fine. And this week worked out perfectly. But it's interesting because it's easier to let go this week for various different reasons. Um, it's it's definitely it's it's always a process. A friend of mine has been teaching me how to do emotion coding and body coding and that kind of stuff, and working through potentially looking into getting certified. And I always forget how important it is to continue to work on yourself. Where my 7-year-old will come to me almost nightly. He calls it the nightmare book because whenever I can emotion code him, he goes to sleep with no problems. He has no nightmares. He wakes up in this great mood. And I always forget. I need to do myself. I need to have my friend work on me. I need to have other people work on me. And you're right. Asking for help and asking for that support is exactly what I needed to hear because I always forget that.
Oh, I'm so happy. And you feel lighter. Like I can see even from your energy, it's completely shifted. Can you tell? Like you're just glowing now, which is
Yeah.
amazing. I love this work so much. And I totally agree with you. Like I have my people that work on me and we exchange and it's just this process, right? Where I feel like we're on this healing journey and everything we go through, we learn from hard or as much pain as it brings, but we end up being evolved, I guess,
Right.
on a higher dimension, whatever
Definitely.
version of ourselves, so we can support others be in the same place. So I love it. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you so
Thank
much for
you.
being vulnerable. I really appreciate your time. And have a Shabbat Shalom. I'm also Jewish, so that's funny.
Thank you. Shabbat
I have
shalom.
my babka in the oven.
Nice. My challah dough is rising right now.
Yeah, so I love it. So have a wonderful weekend, and I hope we will be in touch soon.
Yes. Thank you so much. Shabbat shalom and have a good weekend.
You too.
Bye.
Bye. So if you guys are listening, if this moves something for you, if you're having a heaviness, you want to clear, you want to heal, you want to let go of, please feel free to join me live. There's a link in my bio. You can ask your request to join me live and we facilitate you. If you want to do more private, I do private coaching, one-on-one coaching to really help you clear this trauma from the body because you've been carrying it for so long. Don't you think it's time to let go, create more space and ease so you can step into your power, step into who you came here to be, step into the gifts that you have. You've suffered so much. I think it's time to let it go. I hope you have a fabulous weekend. If this was a contribution for you, please share with others. Please comment. I would love to hear from you, your experiences, what you're going through, and how I can support you. Have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you next week. Bye.